So this is the last part on chapter 2, application. So let me do 2 examples for you. So example 1, the rate of increase of a particular bacteria X is given by the X over dt equal to Kx. Initially, they were X0 bacteria in the body. 2 days later, the number of bacteria has increased to 4X0. Find the number of bacteria after 8 days in terms of X0. Okay, so first one, we have to solve the differential equation. So go to the question and see where is your differential equation. So the differential equation is this one. The x over dt equal to kx. Therefore, we have to solve them. Okay, so the x over dt is equal to kx. So solving differential equation, we have learned 2 methods. The first one is separable variable. The second one is integrating factor. So if you can do separable variable, do them first. Otherwise, we're going to do integrating factor. Okay, so I can actually separate the variable. So we're going to bring x to the left hand side. Bring dt up. So we are going to have 1 over x. Dx equal to k dt. Integrate both sides independently. So integrate 1 over x is ln of x. Integrate k. So this is kt plus with c. So to make x as our subject, we have to apply exponential on both sides. So e of ln x is equal to e kt plus with c. So I see e together with a ln, so I can actually simplify them to become x. Since I have a plus over here, I can actually separate them into 2. So e to the power of kt multiply with e to the power of c. And then I can let a equal to e to the power of c. Therefore, I can simply write this down as a e k t. So this is x. So x equal to a e k t. Okay. So now, we first started with the x over dt. So that means other than x and t, we need to find what is the other value. So we have x here, t here, but I have a and k. So I need 2 values. So I need to find the value of these 2. Okay, so when you read the question, do take out 2 information because we have to find a and k. So initially, that means when t is equal to 0, x is equal to x0. 2 days later, that means t is equal to 2. The x has become 4x0. Okay, so let us try to substitute the first value. So x0 is equal to a e k multiplied with 0. So k multiplied with 0 is simply 0. E to the power of 0 is 1. Therefore, a is equal to x0. So you can say that x is equal to x0 e k t. So now substitute the second information. So 4x0 is equal to x0 e. So we got e, k multiplied with t, 2. So 4x0 over x0 is simply 4 equal to e to k. So I have to find the value of k. Let us do ln of 4. So apply ln on both sides. Ln 4 is equal to 2k. Therefore, k is equal to ln 4 over 2. So that means x is equal to x0 e. And then I have ln 4 over 2 t. Of course, if you want to, you can use your calculator and find out the value in decimal form. But I prefer to leave them like this. Okay, so step number 3, we have to answer the question. So the question asks, find the number of bacteria after 8 days. So now I know that t is equal to 8. What is the value of x? So x is equal to x0 e ln of 4 over 2 multiply with t. So the t now is 8. So using our calculator, so this one is 2 x naught. So that is your final answer. Okay, so the second example, Newton's law of cooling says that the rate of change dt over dt of the temperature T of a body is proportional to the difference between T and the temperature of the surrounding. In other words, dt over dt is equal to kT minus Tm. A chicken is taken out of the oven with an internal temperature 100 degrees Celsius and is allowed to cool in 15 degrees Celsius room. 5 minutes later, the temperature of the chicken is 55 degrees Celsius. When will the chicken be 25 degrees Celsius? Okay, so firstly, we have to solve the differential equation. So glance through the question and check what is your differential equation. So the differential equation is over here. And I do know the value of the surrounding temperature because the room is 15. So this is definitely 15. So I can write down dt over dt is equal to kT minus 15. And then like I told you before, you have two methods to solve this one, separable variable or integrating factor. So since I can actually do separable variable, let us separate this. So 1 over t minus 15 dt is equal to k dt integrate on both sides. So this is simply ln t minus 15 is equal to kt plus c. Applying exponential on both sides, so t minus 15 is equal to e kt plus c. And since we have a plus over here, we can actually separate them into two. So we have e kt multiplied with e to the power of c, and then we can let a equal to e to the power of c. Therefore, t is equal to AEKT plus with 15. Okay, so when we first started, we have the capital letter T as well as the small t. So other than those two, we have to know what is the other value. So this is the cap T, the small t. So that means I have to know what is the value of A as well as K. Let us read through the question and find out some information that will help us. Okay, so we have an internal temperature of 100. So what do we mean is that at T equal to 0, the temperature will be 100. 5 minutes later, temperature is 55. So when T is equal to 5, temperature is equal to 55. Okay, so substitute using the first information. So I have 100 equal to AE, K multiplied with 0 plus with 15. E to the power of 0 is always 1, so I have A plus with 15. So A is 100 minus 15, which is equal to 85. So that means T is equal to 85, EKT, and then plus with 15. So now we have to know what is the value of K. Substitute the second information. So 55 is equal to 85, EK multiply with t 5 plus with 15. So let me minus them with 15. So this is 40 equal to 85 e of 5k. So 40 over 85 is e to the power of 5k. So that means applying ln on both sides, 5k will be equal to ln of 40 over 85. So that means k will be ln 40 over 85 over 5. So k is negative 0.151. Okay, so once we know the value of k, let us substitute then. So t is equal to A, 85 E. So we have negative 0.151 t and then plus with 15. This is the particular solution. Okay, so step 3, answer the question. So when will the chicken be 25? So I know that the cap T is equal to 25. What is the time? Okay, so substitute into this. So we have 25 equal to 85 e to the power of negative 0.151t plus with 15. So that means 25 minus 15 is 10. So 10 over 85 is equal to e negative 0.151t. So applying ln on both sides, negative 0.151t is equal to ln of 10 over 85. So t is equal to ln 10 over 85 over negative 0.151. Okay, so t is equal to 14.2 minutes.